does a producer do to make all this happen?
Well, my job is, once I set it all up, it's kind of, my job is really just to babysit. Make sure that everything that I put into place is executed on. Since I've already gotten the show assembled and packaged and all the music is all done, my job is really done, except for once I get that package created, then my job is to basically create the tour. So I'm constantly working on doing all that, and making sure that, so from an organizational standpoint, I'm responsible for that. And then I'm also responsible for the flawless execution of each show. So that's all on my shoulders.
Nope.
I'm just an extension of Nintendo. I'm here to just make sure that everything that Nintendo and myself have worked on is set out, controls, and just the quality. I'm a quality control type. So that's my real function, is to make sure that the QC is done to the expectation and the level that we've set with the Legend of Zelda.
So that way, if any Nintendo exec comes in, they're going to be like, yeah, this is our show. You're going to be proud of it.
Yeah. This is a complete extension of everything that the original creators have set forth and put into place, and my job is just to execute that vision, which has been ultimately molded, by the original creators themselves.
And how long have you been involved with this?
Since the beginning, I was the first one to do all this, and they contacted me, and it was more or less a collaboration, from the beginning. And so whenever you have that kind of chemistry, it's it makes for a good working relationship. The good thing that's unique about Nintendo in particular is that they're huge fans of the games that they create. So whenever you have that kind of enthusiasm and that knowledge, it becomes a much easier working platform. It's easy to work on under those types of controls and systems, because you don't really need to stray too far off. You can keep everything really organized, and it's just much easier. It's more streamlined that way.
The passion is there. You just feed off the passion.
It's always nice to have an open catalog. I can pretty much I can pick and choose what I want in terms of assets and materials and what have you. So, but we've got all that behind us. So that was all the heavy lifting that we did. And now it's kind of, we just need to sit back and just make sure that, again, the things are executed on, and managing the local partners that we work with, and all the various entities.
Are you still adding shows to this year's tour?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have, between now and the end of the season, we have almost 24 more shows left on our schedule. So worldwide, and then of course 2016 we're going to be making an announcement as well. Come on out here. What's up? What's going on? You got people kind of coming in.
So now, do you have, when it comes to how the stage is set up, do you have input on that too, in terms of the instruments, or you let the musicians?
Absolutely. There's nothing here that I haven't had my hands on. Okay. It's very organized. It's very everything is there's a science to it. So yeah, no, it's definitely not a free fall. Musicians definitely don't dictate, and that's, the music is written to be performed. So that's really all that they need to focus on. And that's all they should be focused on. Because last thing I want is for musicians on stage to be questioning the direction. So yeah.
Makes sense.
For me personally, I'm not going to tell you how to enjoy the concert, but for me personally, I tend to just kind of sit back and just kind of take it all in.
Do you have any musical experience yourself?
Of course, yeah. I played, never professionally, but I've been in the business almost half my life now.
And we learned he's a gamer also.
Of course. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. You can fake it, but you can't fake it.
Yeah. So much for taking time to meet
You're
with us.
welcome. It's a pleasure.
We're very excited to be here, and we just want to know, what do you go through, the emotions preparing for a show each time?
Well, there's a lot of concentration and a lot of focus, because we have 1 hour with the choir and 3 hours with the orchestra. So there's very little time to stop and rehearse. It's basically a run through and we make very important corrections. So it's you have to be very determined to come out of that rehearsal and have the orchestra feel confident about the show. So it's basically determination of focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, when I understand a tour like this, you don't get to build relationships with the orchestra because you're moving from city to city.
Right.
How is that balance? Do you find that to be a challenge, or is it basically it's smooth? You know, it's pretty smooth.
Well, by the end of the orchestra rehearsal, there is a relationship.
Okay.
So we read each other, feel each other. There's like a certain vibe. And so when we get done with the concert, it's like we've been together. I feel that. And we just came from St. Louis. We had 3 concerts there. So after 3 performances, we really kind of gelled, and it felt like kind of like family.
Okay, cool. Now, and then I think I mentioned before about asking, like, what do you have any plans after the Zelda tour is finished and there's a break? Do you have any plans to just relax or move on to something else in the meantime?
I'll do the Zelda tour as long as they want me.
Awesome.
But I'm also a jazz singer. I'm a arranger and a composer. So I also want to have my career in the clothes in New York.
Awesome.
So I have a lot of things going and I'll never stop working because I love what I do.
So then if we're in New York, where should we look for you when the Zelda tour is not going on?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Right now I have no time.
Yeah, it's true.
Hopefully in the next 6 months.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking
Thank
the time. I really
you. So
appreciate
good.
it.
My name is Allison. I'm cosplaying as Hilda from Link Between Worlds, the 3DS game. And I love the concert. This is my 4th time coming to it, so I've enjoyed every last one of them. Everyone is a different experience, but it's all wonderful because I love the Zelda games. I've been playing them since I was in middle school, and I love Zelda everything.
My name is Myra, and I'm cosplaying Princess Zelda from A Link Between Worlds. This is my first time coming to a Zelda Symphony, actually, and it's really fantastic, and I'm so excited to be here. And I love the Legend of Zelda series very much.
Hi, I'm Jay, and I'm cosplaying as Skyward Sword Link, Skyleft Link from Skyward Sword. And I really love this concert. I'm an orchestra person, so I just appreciate all the hard work that they've done, and it just sounds beautiful.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm cosplaying the Skyleft Zelda from Skyward Sword. This is my first time here, and it was very exciting. I've missed it every year, so it's wonderful that I got to come.
And what's the favorite part of all the night?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
I liked it all.
Right.
I liked Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I liked all of it. I guess my favorite is Link Between Worlds. That doesn't get a lot of love.